Peace, peace, peace. Peace, unity, love and light. My G's, my peace, my family, my gang, my tribe. Welcome to the Think Better, Live Better cast, and I am I, and I am I. Thanks for coming in today. Today is a beautiful day. It's a beautiful evening. I'm here near the sunset where I can look right into the sun right now. So I'll probably do some sun gazing after this reading. But yeah, today, wow, it's a beautiful day. Today's reading from the language of letting go, March 14th, is trusting ourselves. And it reads, trust can be one of the most confusing concepts in recovery. Who do we trust? For what? The most important trust issue we face is learning to trust ourselves. The most detrimental thing that's happened to us is that we come to believe we couldn't trust ourselves. There will be some who tell us we cannot trust ourselves. We're off base and are out of whack. There are those who would benefit by our mistrusting ourselves. Fear and doubt are our enemies. Panic is our enemy. Confusion is our opposition. Self-trust is a healing gift we can give ourselves. How do we acquire it? We learn it. What do we do about our mistakes? About those times when we thought we could trust ourselves but were wrong. We accept them. We trust ourselves anyway. We know what is best for us. We know what is right for us. If we are wrong, if we need to change our mind, we will be guided into that, but only by trusting where we are today. We can look to others for support and reinforcement, but trusting ourselves is essential. Do not trust fear. Do not trust panic. We can trust ourselves. Stand in our own truth. Stand in our own light. We have it now. Already. We have all the light we need for today, and tomorrow's light shall be given to us then. Trust ourselves, and we will know whom to trust. Trust ourselves, and we will know what to do. When we feel we absolutely cannot trust ourselves, trust that the God within will guide us into truth. In closing today, God within, help me let go of fear, doubt, and confusion, the enemies of self-trust. Help me go forward in peace and confidence. Help me grow in trust for myself and you, one day at a time, one experience at a time. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. We got deep in trusting ourselves, though. Like, that's... It's refreshing to know that you absolutely should trust yourself. You know, it's refreshing to know that you absolutely should trust your instincts and your guts and your spiritual guidance. Absolutely should trust yourself. Because you are yourself and you are everything. You know, I am everything and everything is me. So therefore I have to trust me in everything. And everything that comes into my experiences for me has anything to do with anyone else except those who come into my experience, who has me in their experience as an attraction or as a, as something that they trust or not, right? So trusting is, it's eternal. It's internal and it's eternal. Because you have to trust the eternal, the whole eternalization. Because it's internal journey. And it's trusting that everything is for you. If you're in the center of your universe, and that's if you are, because I'm in the center of my universe, I trust my universe is bringing me everything that I am vibrating. That's why it says that the universe won't give you more than you can handle. And in their book they say God won't give you more than you can handle. Well, you are God, and you're in the center of the universe, and you can never have more than you can handle. Even when you think you can handle it, it still has to cycle back around in order for you to know that you can handle it. Because we live in this world of emotions and vibrations and aligning the very fabric of what emotion is and vibrational output and focus, right, of the heart, mind, and all the different parts of the body, but trusting that all these things are working in conjunction with one another, and you are a co-creative partner in those friendships or connections. You are you want to be the best co-creative partner in those experiences, and that comes through trusting you, trust what you say. And then a lot of times we may think that we say something and we're really just going by what something we may have learned from somebody that we gave authority over our thinking, like our mom or our dad or our pastors or our teachers or our anybody that's like that to us, that gives us these other things to think about other than really trusting who we are. Even if we're doing something that they think is messed up, it must not be messed up for us or the people that we're doing it with, or with. Let's just say it like that, because nothing happens to us, everything's happening for us. And with us, if you can say it that way. But so yeah, I'll keep going on this because trust is a big deal. But that's always been my thing. I always trust that. Even when I remember when the 90s and the early 80s, when people would be afraid of STDs and things like that. And I would always have to have this conversation with one girl that I was dealing with at the time. She was a very clean girl, and I understand that she was looking out for her well-being in her cleanliness, but she would always ask me, oh, who you sleeping with and what you and I'd be like, I'm just telling her, like, everybody, you're clean, right? And you're in my life, and we're kicking it like this. Everybody else that I mess with is clean too. You got to understand that I attract clean people to my life, and it's hard to tell people that when they don't trust themselves, when they don't trust that they can attract, when they trust that they can attract what everybody else is attracting, that they seen, as an example, right? And so, it's always been me to trust what I'm getting in my life is for me. It's not, I'm not a nasty person, so I'm not gonna attract nasty and dirty to me. I don't think these ways, so these things don't have to come to me to teach me a lesson, because I've taught myself through knowing how it feels, to be treated certain ways and to do certain activities that are that I don't feel good doing, or are not conducive to my growth or to my expansion, which everything is, because we still have to look at it as everything is part of it, but we just have to learn to pass and skip the lesson. I mean, to get past the lesson and spiritually, physically, mentally, all these different ways. So, I just want to thank you guys for listening. And yes, this was a long reading, but and also a long response. I love you guys. Thank you for coming in. I hope you have the best evening you can have. I love you guys again, and remember, the one who is in peace with oneself and unifies with others who are in peace, and that unification is in love and in the light and prosperity is. Thank you guys for joining me. Remember to think better, live better. I love you.